So it's currently what, like
5:28.
that's what my clock says, but probably like 5:23. And Amy and I are on our way to Garibaldi Lake. Why are we awake this early? I don't know.
We thought we would need this much time. What if it's not sunny? I'm scared. Nah, I think it will be. It better be. Or else we're gonna stay up at the peak until it gets sunny. Okay. Bye.
So I realized that I did a very poor job of narrating this entire trip. So instead, I'm just gonna voice over, so that you have, all the important information. So I woke up at 4:30 for this hike, right? Which means that, like, realistically, I think I only got about 3 hours of sleep. So first of all, I'm like tired as heck. Anyways, we start our trip at like 7 o'clock. Okay, there's us walking at like 7 in the morning. My body is not awake. Like, my heart and my lungs are not working the way they should be. I'm just so tired, but it's okay. It's a nice walk. Look at us. We're in the forest.
Holy shit, look at that guy running. Holy shit, look at that guy running.
So the plan for today was we were supposed to do Panorama Ridge, which is like a difficult hike. It's supposed to be, I don't know, like 10 hours or something, but some people were like, oh, I did it in 8. So we were like, okay, we can probably make that. But then we get here and we're like, look, since we're at Garibaldi, we might as well do Black Tusk and Panorama Ridge, because they're both like two big, difficult hikes that, like you kind of want to do. So we were looking at the time and we were like, well, it looks like we can make it. And it's only like 3K up to the viewpoint, right? It's like 500-meter elevation. So then we're like, well, since we have the time, we might as well do it too. Like, we didn't think about anything else. We didn't think about how tired we were, how much water we had, etc.
It's only been 3.5 hours.
So we climbed that mountain. And then Amy decided to go all the way up to like the peak of Black Tusk, which there isn't like a trail there at all. But I was way too tired, so instead I sat like at the base, at the end of the trail, and I just ate, or like froze. I froze. So Amy went up like all the way to Black Tusk, and I was like, I like cannot do it. Like, I don't have the energy for that. So I sat there at essentially the base of the mountain. Not even the base, like not the base, but like I sat at the end of like the maintained trail. And it was so cold because it's like a mountain, right? And I'm in shorts right now. A fit check. So I was like, oh hell no, like I can't do this any longer. I sat there for like 30 minutes and I was like freezing my butt off. I thought I was gonna get all sick. So I left her. I texted her and I told her I'd make my way down. And she hasn't replied to me yet. Like, I'm hoping she gets it and she'll just meet me down here. I feel bad, but also like I was so cold. Like, I actually thought I was gonna die. Wow, I'm ugly. It's so pretty. I'm so tired. You can see the bags under my eyes. Maybe I'll call her soon. I'll call her at 12. We found Amy. She almost died, but it's okay.
Not worth.
Okay, let me explain like the full extent of what happened, okay? I was like falling asleep on that mountain, like falling asleep, and I was like, am I falling asleep because I'm so cold, my body is shutting down? I don't know. Anyways, Amy climbed that like side of the mountain, right? And she almost slipped like a few times. So honestly, if you guys are trying it, like I hope you're prepared to rock climb. But now we're off to Panorama Ridge because that was the original goal of this hike, right? So even though it's not like cold anymore, even though I'm not on the mountain as much anymore, I have to cover my head with 2 hoods because mosquitoes keep biting my scalp. And they are vicious. Like, I am so bitten right now. Anyway, so I have like bites on my head right now. They're so itchy, but I can't touch it. And I don't want more mosquitoes to bite me, so I have my hood up. Anyways, this hike's a lot easier than the Black Tusk one. It's pretty. I probably shouldn't have called it easy because, like, to be fair, I think I barely made it up. Like, I genuinely was gonna give up a few times because I was just so tired. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Luckily, there were these, like, two girls that I was, like, determined to beat, so I made it up to the top.
We made it up. Yeah, we did it, guys. Barely. I really, like, struggled, to be honest. So let me update the vlog. So, like, we got up to the peak. Barely. I thought I was gonna give up, honestly. I'm so, like, mentally tired right now. But it was so cold up there. I could barely spend, like, 15 minutes there. So now we're heading back down. I want milk so bad. Or chocolate milk. I haven't decided yet. Look at me. God.
And that's on being unprepared. Don't be like me.
I don't know what it is. A gopher? I'm scared it's gonna attack me. You sure it's not a beaver? It kind of looks like a beaver. I've never seen a beaver in real life, though.
Please don't judge me for thinking that it might have been a beaver. It was obviously a gopher, but I wasn't in my right mind. Please, please do not come for me. I promise I know kind of what a beaver looks like, and that does not look like a beaver. I'm so sorry to all you beaver lovers out there. I promise I'm Canadian.
Hi. We're out at the lake that we saw from up there. I think this is called the Black Tusk Lake, actually. But that's where we're at currently. Oh God, it's the Hunter boys. When we get going.
So the story behind that is there were these two boys that were like basically they weren't like challenging us outright, but you know like every time we caught up to them, they started like going faster. So we were like, okay, well we really gotta beat them, you know. This is Garibaldi Lake. At this point, I was just like, I want to be home. I want to be drinking a glass of milk right now. Get me out of here. Anyways, yeah.
My phone's at 1%. Coming down as hell. Everything hurts.
So just to wrap it up, like obviously we made it home. It was a good hike. All in all, I would just say, you know, get enough sleep before you do it and make sure you have enough water, food, and you'll be fine. It was like a beautiful hike. Just, you know, don't be dumb like Amy and I.